YouTube, today we're trying out a brand new team up featuring Motor Drive Electivire. If you do enjoy the videos, be sure to leave a like down below, leave a comment down below. It really does help me out, and make sure you check out the team details with the paste bin available in the description down below. But otherwise, let's get started and play some games. Frostlass with Gyarados, Clefable, Arcanine, and Licky Licky. This is such a interesting team, but you know what I have? An Electivire. You know what does decently well here in this matchup? An Electivire. So this should be fun. I kind of like Rotom Wash Electivire lead. It actually seems pretty strong here for the most part. Heatran looks pretty good because it's a good Clef answer. It's the only concern that I have about this team is I'm not exactly sure how I beat the Licky Licky efficiently, I guess, because Licky Licky could be a problem because I just don't have the best ways to damage it, I feel like. Maybe like Tangrowth. Tangrowth's not bad here. And I like Tran a lot just for Clef because I feel like Clef is really annoying for the most part. Gyarados is pretty free to handle. Yeah, let's just go with this. I think these six are perfectly fine. I'm pretty sure Electivire could come in and dish out so much damage to my opponent. So we'll see here. Frostlass Lucario leads. Okay. So I hope they're not Scarf in any fashion. I'm pretty sure I could just go for the Discharge strat here and double up the Lucario slot with a... Do I want to go for Fire Punch, Thunder Punch? I mean, maybe I go for the Fire Punch. I don't remember what switches they had. They had a Clef. I mean, I'm pretty sure Discharge and the Thunder Punch gets it, but you know what? I will go for the Fire Punch just as a safety measure here. So Lucario protects. Good protect on their part. Okay. So that's a good protect on their part. Go for the Discharge here. Get a Parachance on the Frostlass. Speed up my Electivire with the Motor Drive ability. So I'm kind of curious. What are they going for here with the Frostlass? That's not a two-shot, which is... Oh, that's so unfortunate. Cursed Body. Gets it immediately. And Willow. Okay. Oh, forgot about Willow as an option. Really good play on my opponent's part. Okay. Okay. That's... Unfortunately, the one thing that screws me over here is that Cursed Body here. That's what's really not satisfying here. I don't think they're going to go for an ice move, so I think Tangrowth is my play here. And I actually think I take the knockout on Frostlass because Frostlass is actually probably a big threat to just dish out a lot of damage to my Tangrowth. So I might as well just Fire Punch the Frostlass anyway if I can, right? Because I don't want my Tangrowth taking Ice Beam here, as even though I'm like max special defense, it's still not the greatest special defense stat in the world. We are able to eliminate the Frostlass immediately, which is nice. Okay, so if they do this like for a game 2, I think I could double up the Frostlass next turn. I don't know if Lucario can knock out. Nasty Plot. Ooh, okay. I'm kind of okay with that because I feel like Scarf, Rotom Wash, as long as I get damage into the Lucario, can always just chip it. I guess the only problem is Clefable here. If it's Follow Me Clefable, that's pretty bad. But we'll see. I might have to go for Sleep Powder here. Yeah, Clefable does come out. Okay. I don't know what's exactly going to come out here, but I will try to throw off a Sleep Powder here. I'm going to go for the Lucario slot, and I think I just protect my Electivire. I think this is Follow Me, I'm pretty sure, always. And Lucario's going to do something. I just need like any damage on Lucario to put in Discharge range, and I think I'm fine. So let's see here. Or Spear into this is fine. I should live. Yeah, not well because it's Life Orb. Oh, I thought it'd be Sash. Okay. A double with Moonblast? Really? Huh. I'm getting red this game 1. Okay. I'm really getting red this game 1. All right, that's fine. Go Rotom here. And I guess just Discharge. Yeah, that's really strong reads from my opponents. And I mean, I just go for the Discharge here. I can go for Paras as well, and I'll T-Punch the Lucario. I think Thunder Punch should be enough. They protect anyway, which I'm not surprised about. Okay. If I get a Para on Lucario, that's huge though. If I get the Para, that means that Heatran outspeeds and can go for Heat Wave. What were their last remaining Pokemon? I actually don't remember. Motor Drive. Just curious. They don't have Follow Me, so don't know if they're just going to go for like a Moonblast attempt, which is fine. I should live with both my Pokemon. Calm Mind. Okay, so this Clefable is definitely on the unique end. I don't think it has Follow Me at least, so I could probably knock out the Lucario here at least. But the problem is, can this Clef beat me? Probably, right? I'd imagine this is like Magic Guard. I'd probably need some crits, but yeah, we are going to go for a discharge here. If we get the para though, it's pretty huge. You know what? I'll go for the fire punch just to be safe. Since it's not following me from Clef anymore, I might as well just go for the max damage I can into Lucario. So we'll go for discharge here. We'll go for fire punch. And then next turn, I guess we go Heatran. Calm Mind Clefable. Yeah, that's a pretty rough mon for me to deal with. I have some plans though. It does involve getting rid of the Frostlass early though. So fire punch is going to come out of Lucario. That should be discharge range easily. If it's not, I'd be very shocked here. But definitely more shocking than this Rotom Wash going for the discharge, am I right? So discharge gonna come out, pick up the knock on Lucario, good damage on the Clef. No paras, unlucky. It's 30%. Life Dew, that's fine. Okay. So Life Dew, Calm Mind. Okay, it's actually good that it's Life Dew and not like Soft Boil, because Soft Boil would actually screw me over probably. I wonder if I could actually stall this out, because I wonder what its moveset is. If it only has Moonblast, I bet it can't beat Heatran. Like +6 won't knock out Heatran. Oh, there's the Licky Licky. That's the issue. Okay. This thing gets Power Whip. I know that. So I just go Tran here, and I'm going to fire off a T-Punch into... I think we go for the Licky Licky slot, because Licky Licky's looking like the Pokemon I can actually beat right now. So... yeah, Frostlass getting burned was pretty bad, so game 2 I have an adaptation here. Thunder Punch into the Licky Licky. Not bad damage actually, that's actually pretty solid. Moonblast gonna come out into Electivire, that's fine. I don't need Electivire for the rest of the game, so Electivire goes down, perfectly okay. And what's the Licky Licky going for? Because this is kind of huge. It is Power Whip, okay, perfect. So as you can see, that does no damage to my Licky Licky. We are able to take that very comfortably here. And next turn, I think we go for Thunderbolt and Heat Wave into Licky Licky. Clefable's leftovers. Okay, so it's not Licky Licky leftovers, which is actually solid for me, unless it's Citrus. I don't think Thunderbolt and the Heat Wave will pick up the knockout on Licky Licky, though. I don't think a Moonblast that +1 knocks out Rotom, unless this thing has a massive special attack investment. But yeah, we do go for the Thunderbolt here and a Heat Wave. And if the Licky Licky has Earthquake, that's very unfortunate, but you know what? What can I do about that? I guess I could rely on Power Whip Miss too, because if they double up the Rotom, I could go for that as a win con. But let's see how much Thunderbolt and a Heat Wave does. Thunderbolt does some pretty solid damage. It is Citrus though. Okay. So as you can see, this team, I need to figure out the sets because I just don't know what any of these Pokemon do. So I'm fine with taking a game 1 loss here. Heat Wave does some really good damage actually. Calm Mind from Clefable again. Okay. Did we see the Cloud 9 activate from the Licky Licky, or did we never see an ability activate? So I'm a little bit scared. Knockoff. Oh, that's huge. I should sub then. Yeah, no leftovers is pretty big. I might not be able to beat the Clefable without leftovers, because I can't stall it out anymore. Just subbed. All right, so we know it's knockoff Licky Licky. Good for another reveal here. They protect. Okay. Yeah, this game I think is pretty much over unless I crit the Clef a bunch of times with Heat Wave here. So Heatran, want to get some crits, because if you get some crits, we're in this game. Otherwise, Moonblast should knock out the Rotom here. Life Dew. Do you live T-Bone in a Heat Wave with no Citrus Berry activation anymore? How healthy were you? I actually don't know if you live. Yeah, I don't think you live. So I don't know if the Life Dew was actually worth it here. I guess they don't know my item on Rotom and wasn't sure about the Moonblast KOing, but yeah, that actually, I mean, that was kind of a dead turn, I feel like, for them. T-Bolt, Heat Wave here, picks up the knockout and the Licky Licky. I just gotta figure out how do I damage the Clef. I guess I should also figure out if it's Magic Guard or Unaware, so I always go for the Heat Wave burn in the Clef, just to see if it's Unaware or not, right? Because if it's Unaware Clef, that means I can't sweep with Garchomp. Moonblast finally comes out in a Rotom. If we survive, that'd be really good, but I doubt it. It's +2. Oh, we survived. Wow. That Clef is pretty weak. Okay. We go for Earth Power here. Get some special defense drops. And maybe a T-Bow Para? Let's see. T-Bow Para would be really good here. So Para, Earth Power, Spadef drop? That's actually not bad damage. I don't think Heat Wave would have been a 2-shot. Moonblast does pick up the knockout and a Rotom. Okay. Life Dew only heals 25%. The only problem is the leftovers. But if they want to start spamming that Life Dew, that's fine, right? Because if they spam Life Dew, I always have to shout for Earth Power drops, which is pretty big. So, I mean, I just keep going for Earth Power at this rate, I think. Like, if I get a crit too, they just get screwed over. And they can't knock out Heatran immediately. They have to, like, Calm Mind up or something. No a Death Drop, unlucky. Because we haven't got to the single Discharge Para or, like, anything from the Trad, so... Come on, Tran. All you need to do. That Clef is really weak, though. I'm very surprised Moonblast. I mean, I guess if they're, like, invested all in, like, physical defense, which is what I'm assuming, because, like, this thing's not Spadef investment, I feel like, because I'm doing decent damage even through the 2 Calm Minds. Yeah, here's another Calm Mind here. Hey, Tran, if you have any shot of getting a crit right now, now would be the best time to go for the crit here. Into the Clef. I feel like this is max defense Clef. That's like what I'm feeling, because I don't think it has special defense or special attack investment. Because I feel like it would either A, knock down my Rotom if it has special attack investment, and B, not be taking this much damage if it has special defense investment. No crits, no Spadef drops. Unlucky. And that's just like, I'm not normally expecting this, but when I'm going for this much, especially with the discharge from earlier and the T-bolts as well, like I'm getting nothing. Okay. Come on. Maybe I should be going for a Heat Wave, burns, or crits at this point, because like I'm trying to figure out if this is Magic Guard or Unaware, right? Because that's really important for my Chomp. Moonblast comes out. This should do no damage. Yeah. I was about to say if they got the special attack drop immediately, I would have been pissed because I'm not getting anything and they're like getting something. They should be life doing here, I'd say. It should always be life do, I think. Because if they get crit here, that'd be really bad, yeah. I'm just trying to get something with these Earth Power. Come on, give me a Spadef drop, please. No leftovers though, just... I think if I had leftovers, I think I win by PP stalling the Clef. I'm pretty sure. But then again, they have life do, right? But they just can't do any damage to Heatran. So, I don't know. Earth Power... I think I gotta go for a Heat Ray crit now, right? I don't think I can go for Earth Power crit here because Earth Power crit doesn't KO and it looks like I'm not getting any Spadef drops. So I think I go for a Heat Ray crit this time around. Maybe I should have started going for Heat Ray crits a little bit earlier, but I mean, it looks like Heat Ray crit would KO the Clef. It's single target. Come on, Heatran, give me a crit. Please, give me something. Heat Wave crit? No. Burn? No. Come on, just give me something so I can get the information. I just need the information at this point. They call mine again, which is... Okay, Heatran, you got another shot. Heat Ray crit does knock out the Clefable at this range. Give me a crit. Give me a crit, buddy. Give me a crit. Come on. We've literally had no secondary effects so far. And yes, in a perfect world, that'd be ideal. Not really, because it'd make Pokemon really boring, realistically. Life do. Okay, I think I could still one shot with a crit. It's basically coming down to can Heatran actually do something? Just give me information at least. Like, if you're not gonna crit so I can win the game, at least tell me if this is Unaware Clef or not. Or if it's Magic Guard. Because that's what I'm just trying to figure out right now. Because that's all the information I really need. Are you seriously not gonna help me at all, Heatran? Okay. If they don't life do here, I guess I could win with Heat Wave crit and another Heat Wave. Oh, really? No burn, no crit, no nothing? We've been spamming moves for quite a bit now. Does this Clef have Lucky Chant or something? Or Battle Armor? Like, what is going on? I just always spam Heat Wave because I go for the burn chance or the crit chance. I mean... It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Come on, Heatran. If I had Flash Cat, this would make it so much easier, probably. Finally, information. Thank you. I don't even care if I lose this game because now I can find out if I can SD up with Garchomp or not. It's funny because I could still win with a crit. Burn or no? Oh, it's Unaware. Okay, good. So I can't set up a Garchomp for the win. Okay, so I'm gonna have to like really play well against the Clef then. That's actually really good information. All right, Heatran, you can get a crit now. You got the burn. Give me a crit. I think you live. Okay, they life do. Burn Castle at the leftover, so Heatwave crit is still a win out, I guess. Oh, how much power points does life do? It's pretty hefty, right? I'm pretty sure it's like 10 or 15. And that's not including if they max it. Come on, Chad. Just Heatwave crit, please. Just Heatwave crit. You rather miss. Okay, hold on. I don't know. I don't think Heatwave crit would knock out the Clef. Special attack drop, ironically, wouldn't matter because I'm going for the crit anyway. But okay. So we can't set up Chomp here, unfortunately, because Chomp is just going to get eaten by Unaware Clef. So even though it's good against Lucario, it's not the play. If I can prevent the Electivire from getting burned early, I can really put on the pressure against this team, though. So that's an option. And this Heatran did not... At least it got a burn and gave me the information. I'll give it that. I'll give it that. No crits, but... I'll take the information because information is way more valuable to me in this game one. So, Licky, knock off Power Whip, Citrus Berry, leftovers Life to Clef, solo Moonblast, I think. So we'll find out this game too, I guess. If you currently enjoy the content you're watching and want to see more of it, make sure you check out my other YouTube channels, my second YouTube channel, my Eclipse channel, and of course, make sure you follow the action live on my Twitch channel. All links available in the description down below. Yeah, I just want to try to do something with Electivire. If I could sleep the Clef, that'd be really good. I do have to prevent the Lucario from really setting up, but if it's not Follow Me Clef, I don't have to worry about the Lucario because Aura Spear's not going to pick up a knockout on any of my members. So I can focus the other slot like the Frostlass this time around. So I'm going to just do that, I think. I'm going to go with the same game plan. Yeah, unfortunately just Garchomp does nothing. So Tangrowth and Heatran. And then we just keep dishing out the damage, really. We just keep pressuring like the other slot, leave the Clef alone, and then we could probably like solo it down, I feel like. Although I am bringing like 3 special attackers, it should be fine for the most part. Let's see what their lead is going to be. Arcanine Licky is not what I expected, but that's fine. Okay. Electivire into Rotom Wash. I think I Volt Switch out. Who do I want to Volt Switch out? I could probably just go Tran here. No, I think I go Tran for the Electivire, actually. Yeah, I go Tran for the Electivire. So I'm going to go Tran for the Electivire, and I'm going to Volt Switch out the Licky. Because this could be Wisp here into my slot. If it's Snarl, I think that's okay. I don't think that's too bad. They should fear about a Hydro Pump potential play here. I think they go for knockoff or Power Whip here. And I think I just go Tangrowth for this upcoming slot. So we bring out the Heatran. Arcanine protects. Yep. Okay, so I didn't catch a Wisp, but that's fine. That's still some pretty solid damage into the Licky. And we get to reposition here and go out into Tangrowth, I feel like. And Tangrowth super solid here. I don't want to get knocked off with my Heatran. Yeah, Power Whip. Okay, perfect. So that's really solid for me. Okay, crit doesn't really matter too much. I'm going to go for a sub here. I wonder if they Snarl. If they Snarl, that's okay. This should always be knockoff in a Tran. I'm going to go into Rotom Wash, I think. Oh, I guess it could be close combat offensive Arcanine. If it's close combat offensive Arcanine for some reason, that'd be really awkward. We'll find out, though. It's just Snarl. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay. So I doubt this Arcanine actually has a move that can touch Tran. I get to sub up with Heatran. Are you knocking off... I don't think you knock off this slot. Yeah, you knock off the Heatran, not the Rotom. Okay, perfect. And we keep our sub up. That's really good. So I can fire off an Earth Power and an Arcanine, and I could keep Volt Switching around the Licky. And I think that's pretty solid. Like, I'm getting some pretty good chip right here. And I'm, like, taking, like, 0 damage at this point. I think they have to try to break the sub with Licky, so... We'll see. Volt Switch going to come out here. Perfect. They attacked. Good damage onto Licky too with a crit. Okay, beautiful. I don't care if they read the Tangrowth because I have an Aqua Berry. Yeah, I have an Aqua Berry, so I'm not really like too concerned here. So I always just go Tangrowth. Tangrowth's also extremely bulky. Let's see. Are you a fire move like Heat Wave or Flare? But Snarl is fine too. Okay. Because it doesn't break sub, which is really good here. Okay. Wonder if I can draw off Sleep Powders, which would be really nice here. Because if I could draw off a Sleep Powder and a Licky, that's huge. Good damage in the Arcanine. That's Hydro Pump range guaranteed now. Knock off into the Tangrowth. Okay, so I lose my Occaberry. That's not the worst case, I guess. Because I still have my sub up with Tran. I wonder who's faster, Licky Licky or Tangrowth. That'd be some pretty interesting information here. I think I always Earth Power the Arcanine. And then what do I do with the Tangrowth is the question. Do I protect here? I guess I protect. It's safe. Yeah, I protect here. Let's figure out what they're going to do with the Arcanine. Howl. Okay. Does that really change anything? I don't think it does. How does knockoff work when it hits the sub and it's not knocking off an item? Because it didn't knock off my leftovers, right? So here's an Earth Power. I wonder if they read the Tangrowth and try to Power Whip it. Because they've been making some decent plays right here. Let's find out. Body Slam. Okay. Flare Blitz is really bad though. I guess if they Flare Blitz the Tangrowth, they pick up the knockout, but I mean, I got a huge... I guess I don't mind it. I guess I can Earth Power, and I just really, really don't want to get caught with my Rotom, because Rotom's really important for this game. So, I kind of wish if I went for an aggressive play, I went for it earlier, huh? I guess I just draw off a Sleep Powder, huh? I draw off a Sleep Powder and a Licky Licky, I guess. It should be Flare Blitz. Oh, they snarled. That's really good for me. Okay, that's really good for me. I wonder if they're going for the Tangrowth. Like, they hard command a Rotom. So I get a Earth Power into the Arcanine for a really good chip. Now I can go for Volt Switch or T-Bolt to pick up the knockout. Sleep Powder. I am faster than Licky Licky. That's huge. Okay. Really good sleep. That's a really good sleep. Okay. Okay. They got a little bit greedy there. Unless this Arcanine doesn't have a fire move for some reason, but that makes no sense to me. I'm going to go for the Earth Power. And I'm going to actually hard swap here into Rotom. Because I want offensive momentum. Because I don't know if the Licky Licky wakes up this turn. They might read me to protect here. They might just go for the Flare Blitz. But yeah, I do want to go Rotom here. Yeah, if they protect Arcanine, that's fine. I could go for the Volt Switch the next turn. Just don't wake up with the Licky Licky and target my Rotom. Okay, cool. I can now go for Volt Switch into Arcanine very safely, and I could draw off a Heat Wave. And Heatran's getting all this leftovers recovery back, and I've gotten Regenerator health, like recovery with the Tangrowth. So this is a really, really good setup right here. So I can go for a Heat Wave here and a Volt Switch. They don't have switch-ins. Yeah. And I don't mess with the Arcanine being +1 and can knock out my Tangrowth on the swap. They do retreat the Arcanine, which makes a lot of sense. They don't have a ground type though. Clef? Okay, perfect. That's a mon I'll definitely take coming in. So Volt Switch out. Decent damage. And I can start Sleep Powdering the Clef. And hopefully I land one of them so I could delay setting up Calm Minds. We go Tangrowth. Okay, this game 2 looking a lot smoother. Heat Wave for Chip. Beautiful. Oh, that's a good crit on Clef. Wait, that's not a crit on Clef? Jeez. Oh, unaware, right? So they... Snarl is so funny. Snarl is so funny on this team. Because they don't... Wait. If it's unaware... Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I was trying to figure out, like, wait. Is my logic messed up? And then I realized, oh, no, we're fine. Okay. So I Giga Drain and I Heat Wave the Clef slot. This could be a life do here. And if I could get rid of the Clef, that's amazing. Not really scared of the Licky Licky because it still can't do much to my team. And Licky Licky reveals Protect. Excellent. So we know it's full moveset. Protect, Body Slam, Knock Off, Power Whip. And I'm able to get rid of the Clef here, potentially, if Tangrowth is faster. If it's not, that's okay. Because Giga Drain should still do a really solid amount. Oh my... Unaware Clef screwing them over. They set up all these Snarls, and then it's like, it's not doing anything. Awesome. Okay. That's huge right here. That's so much momentum for me. Like, look at this Heatran. This sub Heatran is just sticky around on the field. I didn't even have to worry about the Clef. I thought about this game would be... Okay, Frostlass comes out. That's fine. I don't need Tangrowth anymore, so I could just fire off a Heat Wave, and I go for... Do I go for Rage Powder, or do I go for Giga Drain here? I think I Rage Powder, because there's no reason to be greedy, because this could be Shadow Ball knockoff into Tran, right? So I might as well just go for the Heat Wave here. Icy Wind is complete fine. Does that break my sub? Because knockoff was pretty close, but to get the power, they needed to knock off the item, and they don't knock off. Oh, they did break my sub. Okay, interesting. Okay. That's fine. Hit the heat wave. Nice. This Trent is not missing heat waves, which is really good too. Good damage. That's fine. They knock off, yeah. Okay. We're in a really good offensive position now. So I think I protect Tran and I sack this and bring out my Rotom afterward. Yeah, I think that's always the play. So they go for our Icy Wind again. What was our last? It was Arcanine. Okay, goodbye Tangrowth. Knock off into that is fine. I think we go out in a Rotom here. And I think we T-Bolt the Frostlass slot because T-Bolt should pick up a knock on the Frostlass. And go out into Electivire. I could Volt Switch out too. Volt Switch isn't that bad of a play here. But I feel like keeping a Frostlass staying around its welcome isn't that great. And Licky Licky could protect and Icy Wind could come out. I think even if they if they protect Frostlass and Power Whip, worst case, I think I could still win with just Tran. Yeah, perfect. Okay. I could probably get a KO with Electivire, I think. Thunderbolt. Easy KO. This girl's body, oh man, it's what, 20 or is it 30%? I think it's 30, but that's absolutely insane. We're fine though. Rotom should win this game because both their Pokemon are super weak and they probably go down to discharge, especially if I just get a little bit of chip. So I'll take the knockout here with Electivire and we'll see. I go for Thunder Punch into, I think it always KOs Electivire. I actually have no idea if it KOs Licky Licky here, but we just go Tran here. It's super safe. Like Rotom Scarf just wins, I'm pretty sure. They have no recovery options, right? I think we saw the entire Arcanine moveset except for the fire move. I'm pretty sure we saw Protect, Snarl, and Howl. You haven't seen the fire move. I'm assuming it's Flare Blitz. I don't think Howl makes any sense otherwise. Snarl is fine, doesn't change anything. It's also faster than my Electivire, good to know. So it's actually a pretty fast Arcanine. It's like plus speed. Okay, T-Punch. Nice. Okay, that's game. All right, game 2, sealed. Ooh. Body Slam into you. Do you survive? No, because it's +1. Okay. You did your job, Electivire. Well, you didn't really do much, I guess, this game. But to be fair, I didn't put you in a position to win this game at all. Because I got rid of the Clef early, and that's kind of what you were there for. So we bring out the Rotom, and we just click T-Bolt and Earth Power. We outspeed. I have no idea if like there's any sort of glitch that affects the other slots. So yeah, I'm just going to Earth Power, double up the Licky Licky slot. And T-Bolt should just KO. Yep. Okay, game 2 sealed. Game 3, this is where it's going to be tough. I'm just trying to figure out if I should go with the same strat here or if I should change it up. Because they did mix it up and the Arcanine was actually a little bit annoying. And if they play aggressive with the Licky Licky and start knockoffing my entire team, that's really annoying. Dang, just having no damage output is crazy. Frostlass, is it faster than Garchomp? I think it is, right? I think it's like 1 something. It's weird because I use Frostlass in Draft League, but I can't remember its exact stats. I think the play is always Heatran and Rotom Wash because I could Volt Switch and react to like a bunch of things that they have as options. No Intimidate on my team is just really awkward. And no Garchomp, I think, in this match. Yeah, let's bring this. I'm pretty sure that this is like the best I can do anyway. Lucario doesn't affect me because I have Heat Wave. It was Life of Lucario, but it shouldn't knock out my thing. Okay, they went with the game 1 lead. That's fine. Okay. I don't know if this is Shadow Ball or I don't know if this is double up with Aura Spear or not. I really want to protect Tran and discharge. If I get cursed bodied again, that's so messed up though. Okay. This could be protect Icy Wind from Lucario too. So there's a lot of things that could screw me over here. I kind of want to protect Tran and I want to Volt Switch out. Okay, yeah. I Volt Switch out the Frostlass and then I bring out my Tangrowth and I can Rage Powder next turn. Yeah, that's the play. Arcanine comes in. That's great for me. Cool. I don't mind this because I could probably protect Tangrowth and fire off a Heat Wave next turn. Okay, this seems super solid right now. This definitely looks really solid right now. So we Volt Switch out the Frostlass. Wow, we didn't get Cursed Body because Cursed Body would have activated there. We go Tangrowth here. It should always be like Shadow Ball. This thing doesn't get access to Freeze Dry. And we go Tangrowth here because it baits Ice Beam and Fire move. Yeah, Icy Wind. That's fine. Yeah. So I guess this upcoming turn is what do I want to exactly go for? I kind of want to Earth Power to Arcanine because I really want to chip. I could also sub here. Sub would be really solid here. Or do I want to take the knockout Frostlass so I never have to worry about Icy Wind again? All are good considerable options. That's the thing. I guess this could have Destiny Bond, right? I actually have no idea what the Frostlass moveset is. And if it's random Destiny Bond, that'd be really bad for my Tran. So you know what? I'm going to try to play around Destiny Bond if I can. So I'll go Rotom here and I'll Earth Power because Rotom should be very safe. Frost Breath. Okay, that's a guaranteed crit move, but that should be fine. Yeah. Snarl? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm pretty sure from that interaction we can confirm. Okay. We get an Earth Power off into the Arcanine. That's good. Okay. That's very good damage. I have Scarf Hydro Pump and I could fire off Scarf Hydro Pump. There's nothing wrong with it. But I like the idea of Volt Switching to Frostlass. It doesn't pick up the knockout. I really like the Tangrowth play here actually. And resetting my stats by Volt Switching out. The reason is because I think I could set up for Electivire Discharge plan. Yeah, that seems super solid to me. As a Discharge, set up my Electivire for the Lucario seems pretty big. So I really like that option. I'll go Tangrowth here. Because they should never target Tangrowth with Fire or Ice moves unless it's Icy Wind. And I Volt Switch out the Frostlass. The Arcanine's in range of Hydro Pump. The other Cursed Body. That Cursed Body is activated like every single move. Like the only time I think was that one Volt Switch. We go Tran. So if this is Snarl, this is fine. Icy Wind again, completely okay. This is Howl. This could be a little bit spooky, but I'm pretty sure this is always just Snarl. I'm pretty sure this is always just Snarl. Perfect. Okay. I don't think they can knock out Rotom 2 unless they go for the Ice Beam read again. And I also could just protect Tangrowth realistically. I just don't want to catch a Shadow Ball. That's what I just don't want to catch. A Shadow Ball would be really awkward for me, I think. So I think my play is always to go Rotom here. They actually read the Shadow Ball. That's really awkward. I could protect Heat Wave. There isn't like a super big drawback, I guess. But the problem is my Heatran will be at -2, which I don't like momentum wise. You know what? I'll go for the Earth Power, switch to Rotom. I really want the Discharge plan. Because if I get the Discharge plan, it's so big, I think. It could Icy Wind too, I guess, which is fine. I could pivot. I don't think Tangrowth's that important for this game. Yeah, Icy Wind. Makes sense. So Icy Wind Snarl here? Like, if I weaken the Arcanine for Discharge range, that'd be really good. Yeah, they Howl this time. Okay. So the Arcanine's boosted, which isn't that bad realistically for me. Flare Blitz is going to hurt, though. So Earth Power going to come out into you. Almost a knockout, which is really good. Deals with the berry. I don't know what your range is here. Unfortunately, I can't go for the Discharge strat because my Rotom is slower than both of these Pokemon because of that Icy Wind. So we are going to go back into Tangrowth here. And we're going to fire off another Earth Power into the Arcanine. Because, again, these Pokemon have no offensive pressure against me. So I always just try to knock out the Arcanine here. That's a goal. Hopefully it works because this position can... this position could get scary, I guess. But it's Lucario and it can't be Licky Licky plus Clef. It can only be one of them. So I could always just like focus that slot down, right? Because Lucario is the biggest threat to my team, ironically. Offensively. Because the Licky Licky can't touch my Heatran at all. If I lose Tangrowth here, it's not the end of the world either. Because I feel like Rotom Wash Discharge comes in and is pretty safe. Shadow Ball to Tran, that's fine. We'll do like not much, yeah, because Frostlass has base 80. And I have Aqua Berry on this Tangrowth, so I should live probably. Yeah, I take that really well. Okay, so I knock out the Arcanine. I live Icy Wind with Tangrowth, but I guess the tricky part here is the Clef, right? The Clef is going to be the tricky part. I think Discharge can win though with Rotom. Hey, Lucario here. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, okay. I always... Do I even go down? I mean, I always Sleep Powder, I think, the Lucario slot here. I don't have safe plays. Maybe I should sack both. Get in Electivire for free. And then, but if I get Cursed Body, that's really awkward. Okay, no, I protect Tran. Sleep Powder. I hope that they take the knockout on the Tangrowth, but if they don't, they get punished with the Sleep Powder potentially. Yeah, because I knew that they were probably going to Icy Wind here over Frost Breath, and they could get heavily punished here. I really hope this get me the Sleep Powder, please, because if I get the Sleep Powder, it's huge. A plot here. Oh, no. I need Tangrowth, please hit. Just this one time, buddy. Just this one time. That's it. That's it. Okay, good. I can get the chip in Lucario that I need. I'm not going to go for a Heat Wave. I'm always overpowering the Lucario. And I Giga Drain here the Lucario as well. Because I'm going for Discharge Sweep. Yeah, the Icy Wind here to try to catch back the Rotom as well. Perfect. I'm hoping Earth Power. We're at minus, what, 1 or 2? I think this should do 60% to Lucario. Really. Because this is single target Earth Power. It does a lot here. Oh, I had to click Sleep Powder there, but I got rewarded. They did go greedy with their play, and I felt like, yes, that's discharge range. Perfect. Okay, I can do Electivire strats. Game 3. So I can do Rotom Wash here. For Choice Scarf, so we always outspeed. Lucario's not E-speed because it's Nasty Plot. So we can go for Discharge here. KO both. And get an Electivire. If Lucario wakes up and goes for the Protect, that's fine. I have Electivire that's sped up now with the Motor Drive, so we outspeed the Lucario the following turn. So Cursed Body, like, it's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Okay. Lucario, asleep. Discharge comes out, Motor Drive activated. This is what I was trying to set up for the late game last game, and it will work for this game, it looks like. Discharge picks up the knockout on both. Beautiful. And what's the last Pokemon? Because if it's Clef, Tran just wins at this point because I have my leftovers intact actually this time around, and I have multiple Pokemon that can fire off. And if it's Licky Licky, that's fine too. Discharge, T-Punch. Just keep clicking buttons and win. They don't have a Howl boost, so I pick up the wins now. Oh, I wanted Electivire KO there, but that is perfectly fine. We set up, I think, perfectly endgame wise. Okay. Oh, that was so close. That game 1, game 1, the sets really caught me, and they were able to like knock off on the Tran leftovers wise. I forgot Frostlass got Will-O-Wisp for some reason. I was like probably underestimating because of the team, but I think we saw that some of these crazy teams, there's so many good options in this format. I feel like that's definitely underexplored. The Frostlass, I don't remember if outspeeds Garchomp. I'm pretty sure it does. Its offensive typing is pretty good. Just its special attack and physical attack, they're base 80, but they do have some decent options there. The Icy Wind support is one of the few Pokemon that get Icy Wind, which is pretty cool. And that was definitely messing me up and prevented some endgame stress. But yeah, I was able to pull that one out, thankfully. And that is the show. Frostlass, Calm Mind, Unaware Clefable, Licky Licky. Those were some surprisingly scary threats. I was actually impressed how scary it was. Those game 1s against those teams always give me so much trouble, but once I get the sets, once I know them, I can figure out and formulate a plan, I think. And that's usually like one of the big advantages, I think, of using like those teams that, like, you know, it's harder to guess like what kind of plans they are, like strategies wise, like what sets they are. So it's really information. That's why best of 3 is really crucial for the game 1 knowledge, because if you can get like a lot of game 1 knowledge, even if you lose that battle, you'll win the war there. And luckily I was able to pull that off. But if you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like down below, leave a comment down below. It really does help me out. I thought there were some really cool tricks on my opponent's team. Make sure you check out my team though, with the paste bin available in the description down below. And you can of course check out the rest of my BDSP doubles content. I use some really fun teams, such as my hard trick room Mesprit Ursa Ring team. That was a lot of fun. And you could also check out my series 11 content. Last team I used was a top 20 ranked Rhyperior team that reached the last season like 17th place. That was a lot of fun. And you can also check out my series 12 content with the tier list available. And I got a few more series 12 videos coming out this month. And of course we start the stadium ladder grind the next month when it officially comes out. But thank you all for tuning in. Have a great day, people. And until we bow again, I'll catch y'all later.